This is on the corner of where I live. This is the corner of Pacific. This is the corner. This is where the bench is at. I come here every morning just about early, and there are several reasons why I love this spot so much. And one of the reasons is because I get to see people go to work. Something I used to take for granted but no longer do, since I'm no longer able to go to work. So I took it for granted, but I no longer do. So I see people get on the bus. And there's another reason. On September 11th, 2001, there were 2,985 people who boarded similar transportation, either bus, train, or even a car. But when you're going to that area of Manhattan, you most certainly are going to rely on public transportation. And so they boarded some kind of public transport and were taken to work by these vehicles, by these conveyances, but never made it back home. They never came back home. So I wrote a piece. So what I do is basically let me show me. What I do is when they're here, I say tenga buen dia, or have a nice day at work. It's a blessing, it's a benediction, and a wish that God, Hashem, protect them for the day and that they make it back safely. Because September 11th should show us that, should teach us that you just never know. You just never know. So, here it is, the piece. I'm going to read it to you if I can find it. I have my have my morass of papers here. Oh, here it goes. This is called Benediction at the Bus Stop. And you notice now I'll do most of my poems on location, since I write usually about places. So here it is. Benediction at the Bus Stop. On such a morning as this, that shadowy bus ingests its latest victims at the stop, and then regurgitates them at aimless destination for not enough and out of time. On such a morning as this, in painfully raw, wounded past, far too fresh and too new, as 2,985 who boarded transport for passage to what began as workday, but became their tombstone. On such a morning as this, they leave for daily bread, but were nevermore to return, as I wish Godspeed, success, and Hashem's loving protection as they ignore me en route to transport. On such a morning as this. May Hashem gather unto himself the souls of all the casualties of this heinous attack on our people, 9/11/2001. May Hashem give us grace to not ever take anything for granted. Thank you for watching.